Hello everyone else, this is Nerdcraft here, bringing you game number 2 out of 3 against Naniwa and NesTea. Last game on Shakur's Plateau, we kind of saw Naniwa being very super aggressive there against NesTea, using Blink Stalkers and all the likes, but he did like 3 main pushes in which he kind of lost everything every time, so he wasn't really having cost-efficient pushes. And he took out like 2 expansions, but that was pretty much it. And it's NesTea we're talking here. His macro ability is just crazy. But anyway, here spawning on the southern position of the Shattered Temple is Naniwa, the green Protoss, and his opponent spawning on the northern position. Cross positions yet again is the teal Zerg player NesTea, and this is from BlizzCon. So they're kind of lucky they didn't get close positions, because people were very angry that Blizz was actually allowing close positions, and I know the players as well as spectators did not really like it at all. So yeah, we're gonna get into this game. Probably gonna be another macro-oriented game, as we see. I would not be surprised to see a Forge Fast Expo from Naniwa, and look like we are. There goes the Forge right there. Sorry if it sounds like my mouth is full. I'm kind of like chewing on a Nutrigrain bar right now because I'm hungry and I need some energy. So NesTea, I think what he's gonna do, if he doesn't go 15 hatch, he will definitely just get a spawning pool up, get that queen out really fast, start getting all those larva injects, and just making a crap ton of drones. And it looks like, no, he is going to actually go for a 15 hatch. As we can see, he has enough minerals, and there it goes. I am so good. What can I say? It's just like, oh yeah, NesTea's going to 15 hatch on Shattered Temples, and Naniwa's going to Forge Fast Expo. I just know these things, man. I'm like a freaking psychic. I would not be surprised to see Naniwa like put a pylon and a cannon right here. Try to deny that expo. It's an increasingly common thing. I watch Liquid Hero. I watch his stream a lot, and he does it almost all the time on Tall Dream Altar. That's the map. Because why not? Ooh, looks like we are gonna have a little cheese here coming from Naniwa. But no, he is going to cancel. He's going to try and put in the try to block NesTea in with some cannons. But it looks like that kind of failed. These drones are they know what's going on. They're going to make sure they stop it. This drone here on patrol, just brilliant there from NesTea. Pylon yet again canceled for some odd reason. Don't know why. 2 drones can't actually take out a pylon. I think 3 drones can though. And as you can see, the hatchery is not going to finish. 2 pylons are going to go down, and spine crawlers go down right away. Now, if NesTea actually Naniwa actually cancels this, then NesTea has the spine crawlers go up. That would actually be really amazing. As you can see, there's the cancel. Oh, immediate cancel right away from NesTea. He knew that Naniwa was trying to bait him, and now these things are going to come out and drive this probe out, and we can see the Nexus now going down for Naniwa. First gateway at the 4.5 minute mark, very standard. As well as double assimilator going down. What do we have here coming from NesTea? Looks like we just are going to have Queens and Overlords, and I can bet you that he is going to be making a crap ton of drones soon. Because NesTea now knows he has the advantage. How does he know? Well, he knew that there was a lot of money invested into trying to get those pylons up, as well as the cannons. So he knows that the gateway, there shouldn't be any gateways. By all logic, there shouldn't be any gateways yet. There should be one building or something like that. But as you can see, and NesTea, of course, feeling very, he's feeling very comfortable about what he's going to do with his larva injects, and that is going to make a crap ton of drones. I mean, he just made 5, another 3 on their way. He's doing nothing but constantly making drones. This queen's got to come back to inject her larva. I bet these larvae, yep, look at that. 2 lings and then 5 drones yet again. I bet we can already see the economic discrepancy here from NesTea and Naniwa. Of course, there it is. We're sitting at already 35 drones. I'm kind of not used to seeing 35 drones at the 6 minute mark. And what do we have coming here from Naniwa? He has now just finished his cybernetics core. And Gateway is also making a zealot. Looks like this guy is going to go up all the way over. Interesting place to rally. Spinecrawler also on its way too. Of course, I think 2 queens can handle a single zealot really easily. Double Stargate all the way across the sky here coming up from Naniwa. Looks like he's gonna really want to put on some Void Ray pressure or Phoenix pressure. Of course, if this doesn't scream early pressure, honestly, I don't know what is. And what's NesTea doing? Well, naturally he's gonna make a Roach Warren because roaches, they counter it really well, and this Zealot is actually gonna do the best scouting job ever, as we can see. He is going to look out, he's going to see Evo Chamber, Roach Warren, and Naniwa is just going to be smiling, I bet. He's just like, ho, ho, ho. This could not be any better. He is making roaches, and I am making Void Rays. Yeah, it doesn't get much better than that. And, of course, this Zealot is going to fall. Its life was for ire, and it was given for ire in the name of honor and all that doodad goody good stuff. Third already coming down here for NesTea. I almost said nasty for some reason. It's like, yeah, they're coming here down for nasty. Interesting here. We already have spore crawlers on their way. Don't know if these were scouted or not. Let's find out. Oh, yes, it was scouted. That's why. Alright. So it was scouted. Spore crawlers now on their way. And Naniwa's kind of going to have a hard time here. He does have the Void Rays up. He has 2 Void Rays on. He's making 2 more. So as soon as you see these Spore Crawlers, he's either just going to shark around and try to take out Overlords, stuff like this. But again, let's see, being pretty brilliant about where he's placing his units. He has his Overlords kind of over Spore Crawlers over here and here. So if the Void Rays do want to get the Overlords, they are going to have to take some fire from Spore Crawlers, which is not good. Layer also coming down on their way. A huge drone transfer. That is a complete saturation right there. This is a lot what NesTea does. He just makes so much drones, oversaturates, and then before you know it, instant saturation. Holy queens over here. We got 5 queens here. Gaggle of queens, I suppose you could call it. Phoenix over there. More Phoenix on their way too. 2 Phoenix being produced. There are 4 Void Rays. They're going to try and take out this Evo Chamber. No, they're going to lift up the queens. They're going to eat through them really fast. Great transfuse here coming from NesTea. This is going to be the single most immortal freaking queen ever. She doesn't even die. She's like, yeah, I was lifted in the air, and I looked death right in the face. And you know what happened? I transfused. So here we have 7 queens there for NesTea, and a Baleen nest coming up as well. Interesting. I think he's just going to think of some sort of bust to do against Naniwa, since there's no air units. You can make a crap ton of Baleens, and unless you have a crap ton of Phoenix, they're not going to really matter that much. But of course, I'm pretty sure that should be scouted by Naniwa. I don't even know where it's. No, it's probably not going to be scouted. And here, just a bunch of roaches. I think these Phoenix are going to try and harass these roaches here. And we have a lot of we have some 4 Zealots being warped in over here. Don't know what these are going to do exactly. Possibly put on some pressure, but there is only 1 Spine Crawlers. There's some Lings. These Lings, I'm not going to be surprised if they are turned into Banelings at all. Man, I'm still not used to that. I love Phoenix too, by the way. Can I just say that? Like, they are so freaking cool. And more Spore Crawlers coming up from NesTea. He notices that there's just more and more Phoenix coming out. And look at that. He took out a queen. These Spore Crawlers. This one is so dead and doesn't even lose a Void. Now, as to what Naniwa was doing, I'm not 100% sure. Ooh, double lift on the queen. That queen's dead. That queen is dead. So 3 queens now. Those queens are so dead right now. They can't transfuse each other. But no, they live. This queen being the hero queen, transfusing her fellow queens. And this Spore Crawler is going to go down, and the Void Ray does not. So I don't know if this air, it looks like this air actually is going to do quite a few damage. Naniwa doesn't even care about Spore Crawlers anymore. He's just like, yeah, I can take it out. Great micro there from the Void Rays. 10 Corruptors coming up as well. Don't know if this is going to stop it or not. Of course, this is going to be an easy morph into Broodlords for NesTea. And this hatchery is going to be focused on the layer, of course, is over here, so he's not that concerned. I don't even know where the spire is. There it is. As soon as these Corruptors hit, this is going to be very bad for Naniwa, and that's unless he decides to just like hard counter by going into massive amount of Zealots and everything. All these queens. There's so many queens. And the Corruptors are now out. They're going to be taking out these Phoenixes. And looks like Naniwa's going to be doing a tactical retreat here. He lost a lot of Void Rays there. He started off with 6 Void Rays and lost 4. Looks like he's going to lose 5. And Twilight Council now on its way for Naniwa. As to what he's doing, I have no idea, because he's continued production of these Phoenixes. Sorry about that. A little something stuck in my throat, so it's like, these Phoenixes. So, possibly charging to come up here. As we can see, there are a bunch of Zealots and Stalkers that I completely missed. That took out the third. NesTea is definitely not in a good position at all. Not much drones have been killed, though, by Naniwa. And there are quite a few Lings here. The Phoenix over there, which did their job really well too when it comes to the Overlords. During that entire engagement with the Void Rays, we saw NesTea was constantly getting supply blocked, and now these Zealots are going to just have at it. They're going to take out the Spore Crawler. Drones are being pulled, a lot of drones being pulled. How many drones is that? That's like roughly 72 drones. Yeah, almost 72 drones there, possibly 60 drones just got pulled. And let me see, actually, 12 times 3, no, wait, 8 times 3, 24, 48, so yeah, almost 60. We can see the corruption going down from the Corruptors, and that seems so redundant when I say corruption coming down from the Corruptors, but Blink is almost on its way, as well as level 2 weapons upgrade. A lot of Stalkers here. Again, Naniwa seems to really like Stalkers, and there it is, the GG from NesTea. Naniwa just being super aggressive in the series. He just does not want to mess around. He knows who he's up against. So stick around for game number 3. I assure you it will be epic. It is the ace game. I'll see you guys soon.